We are back with one of our sponsors, CEMEX, here at UK Construction Week, and I'm joined by the lovely Richard, who's going to tell us a little bit more about what he's up to. Richard, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Brilliant. So let's start with your involvement then with CEMEX. What is it that you do?
So for CEMEX UK, I'm the National Technical Manager, so I'm responsible for concrete, mortar, screed, dry silo solutions, aggregates, and our technical systems.
Okay, so just a few things.
Just a few things, yeah.
Nice, and how long have you been with the company?
So this will be my 35th year. So a long time, seen lots of changes. I think one thing I haven't seen change is the people. So, we're still supplying ready-mix concrete, probably to the same people that I started with. So.
Brilliant. So we heard from one of your colleagues earlier about a very specific technology that you're bringing over. I'd love to chat to you about more of sort of the wider picture. So with CEMEX then, what is it that you do sort of within the wider frame of things?
Okay, so we are the world's largest producer of ready-mix concrete. So we've got 1,400 concrete plants throughout the world, and we produce around 50 million cubic meters of concrete per annum. Here in the UK, we're about 2.8 million cubic meters of concrete. So, we're quite proud to be the world's largest producer. We're very well established. We were created in Mexico back in 1906, and the CEMEX bought the RMC group of companies in 2005. So we're a well-established cement producer, ready-mix concrete, aggregates, etc. I think there has to be an acknowledgement about more sustainable construction, reduced carbon. And we've got a Future in Action program which is looking primarily at how do we reduce CO2 in our operations. So whether that's in cement manufacture or whether that's in concrete itself. And we're proud here today to be sponsoring the Infrastructure Hub, where our focus really has been around sustainability. So this morning I presented on lower carbon concretes, our Virtua range of concretes, looking at more sustainable construction. And you can see on our stand here, we're looking at things like design optimization, management of water, biodiversity, recycling. So those will fall under the Virtua. And then we've got colleagues throughout the industry that are also presenting on their materials. So we've just had LKAB looking at their Gypsol Screed, which is a lower carbon screed product. We just had a colleague from CloudCycle looking at the digital measurement of concrete, which again will lead to a reduction in CO2 because you're reducing waste. Okay, so a lot of our focus is around CO2, but with the added benefits around waste and different ways of constructing, and of course construction digitally through BIM.
Wow. Okay. So lots and lots to take in there. But it's so exciting. I mean, sustainability is a bit of a buzzword. We hear that, but it's so nice to hear actually the details and what's actually being done. Are you finding there's been a lot of positivity towards it?
I think there's positivity probably in two ways. One is forced. I think as a worldwide industry, we have to change the way we produce concrete. We have to change the way we manufacture cement. So that's driving that. And then I think legislation. The cost to serve is actually quite expensive now when it comes to carbon costs. So, both in terms of a need to change from a sustainable, saving the world point of view, but equally from a legislation cost of carbon point of view as well. So those are the main two drivers.
Actually, it's quite nice that they're blending together now. So actually saving the environment, but also saving money, which hasn't always been the case.
No, not necessarily, no. And I think there's a recognition around it as well now with lots of, our customers. I think if you look at HS2, HS2 have got a real drive to already manufacture that railway sustainable, but equally there's a drive now to look at a further 20% reduction in CO2, and that's what our customers in lots M1 and N2 are driving towards.
Brilliant. Oh, it's so lovely to hear. And it's exciting as well, which is the other side of it too. So just before I let you go, because I know you're super busy, we're here at UK Construction Week. It is day one, but it is buzzing so far.
Yeah, it's very busy. Yeah.
How are you finding it?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I presented it at 10:15, so 15 minutes after doors open. So you think, well, that's going to be quite quiet, particularly after a bank holiday. But, it was really busy and the buzz around the show has been fantastic.
And why is it important that you're here?
I think, again, there's probably a number of reasons. One is launch of our products. So we've launched the Virtua range of products this morning. I mean, back in this room in 2020, we launched the lower carbon. Now we're launching the 3, 4, 5 other products as well. So that's important. I think supporting the Infrastructure Hub, allowing us to bring colleagues in from other industries is important to CEMEX, as well as obviously our own message.
Richard, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Come down and have a chat with the whole team, learn about all the wonderful initiatives that they've got around sustainability and, well, just the future of construction as a whole.